and what a great day to sew something wonderful. I'm Kia with Kia B.
And this is Tech Guy from the Hive.
And welcome to Flosstube. We are so excited to be back here today for another Flosstube. This has by far been just such a fun, I don't know, it's been one of our more fun videos, and y'all's response is so great.
Very creative.
Yeah, it's so fun. I love this idea. We're like hooked on watching Flosstubes. Well, I am. On watching Flosstubes, and I don't know, we're just so excited to join in the fun. So I know we just uploaded one last week and we're uploading this today, but going forward our plans are to upload a Flosstube once a month, maybe twice a month if we have something really special going on or if we just kind of feel like it. And so this is April's Flosstube and I'm so excited about it. I say that right before Mania, and the month of May we'll be posting once a week to show you our updates and things that are going on with Mania, which are going to be so exciting.
Absolutely. We're going to have a very, very busy schedule, and we're trying to keep true to that.
Yes.
So, you know, I know that's what you guys want, or gals want, and we want to make sure that we are sticking true to that. Yeah,
we're on April 29th. I know a lot of you said we want to see all your Mania pics. We are doing Mania. I'm doing Mania as part cross stitch, part quilting. So I've got 16 cross stitch, and I'll have 15 days of quilting projects. They're not necessarily 15 quilt projects. I'm going to kind of explain that later.
It's ambitious.
It is very ambitious, but it adds up to 31. 16 plus 15, because math, right? That's for Stephanie. Yeah. And so I'm very excited to do that. And so I know a lot of you have said we want to see everything all together. April 29th, come back here. We are going to upload a Mania projects haul, like a list of everything we are doing for Mania, and kind of share with you all in one place.
I already know what the haul looks like right now. I'm afraid there's going to be more. I'm not afraid. It's just there's going to be a lot.
Yeah, we have a lot to go through today. I'm very excited.
Yes.
You have some Mania news.
Yes, but I'm not going to spoil it. So we have, I've picked about down to 2 or 3 patterns that I've chose, and I'm going to join in the fun with y'all and do this together. And I'm glad that I can be joining your Flosstube Mania, if that's a thing.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely excited about the patterns I picked. I didn't know I could be excited about patterns to pick. So, yeah. I'm not doing 31 projects. Let's just start with 1 or 2, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all of your suggestions. We had some really great ones. And support. Yeah, absolutely. So many of you are like, oh, I wish my husband would do that. I'm so lucky that he is like wanting to do this. So I've talked with Fat Quarter Shop. They sent us a couple of options like, hey, did you think about doing this with him or whatever? We have I think he's narrowed it down to 2, and we'll just see which one they send us. Because I said
it's a surprise. Like, I think that's part of it right now for me is, you know, they gave me a list and I was able to choose several, and it's really a surprise. And I'm not going to be bummed if I'm not getting the right one, right? Like, this is my first one, so you know, whatever they think, they're kind of the experts. Yeah. Right?
We decided too that you're going to start with 1.
Yes.
And then if you get that done like super quickly, then we can go on to another one and we can purchase it later on in the month.
Yeah, and I think you said something about you're going to spend 30 minutes a day on some type of that. I would like to see your comments below on how much
time.
How much quilting or stitching that you're doing per day.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives me kind of an estimate on what to do, because I know that my cross stitch is going to be way longer than veterans.
Or it's new to
seasoned people that's done this for a while, and trying to juggle that and job and kids and other projects that we're doing.
Yes, I'm actually in the month of April, I'm trying to like prep my time and get into a better routine where I'm taking a half an hour and stitching at night already. It was just something I wanted, like a dedicated time to that. And so that way come April, come May, it's not like a rush and I feel like out of sorts because I'm not in a good routine or anything like that. So I'm hoping to get more than 30 minutes a day. I'm really hoping to get an hour to 2 hours every day stitching or quilting, whichever day it is. And so I'll just kind of see how that goes.
I think our days are going to get longer.
I think so.
I think we're going to have to.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot going on as our personal stuff going on with homeschooling and things going on, and we're going towards the end of the year celebration and things like that. Yeah. And a lot of things going on personally with us, and we want to make sure that we are doing what we said we're going to do.
Yeah, so we're excited about the upcoming projects.
Yes.
Speaking of upcoming projects and speaking of Mania, y'all, like with resounding yes, please, wanted to see my Mania planner, and I'm super excited to share this with you. This is my just everyday planner. Like if you're a mom, even if you're not a mom, sometimes you just can't function without a planner. So it's small. I mean, it's like 3 by 5 maybe.
Yep.
And I have a Hobonichi. And so I just kind of like keep that in my planner like this. Okay. So what I did is I found out that this is the smallest Hobonichi you could buy. The Hobonichi Techo. So if this is what...
That's a lot of syllables.
I know, right? So that's my personal planner. And I ordered this cover to go with it. What I found out this week is my Mania planner fits in the back of it. And he thinks it's so ridiculous that I'm excited about it, but I am. Okay, so what I did is I adapted... Let me take my DMC note out of here.
First of all, it's a planner within a planner.
Well, yes.
Like,
you need multiple.
Yeah, the thing is like this thick, so
it is really
it's like, really thick.
It is a honker.
Yeah,
it makes my purse a little heavy. Does anybody else have post-it notes of DMC colors? Like, if somebody found this, they would have no idea what that means. But I just have like tons and tons of post-its.
I feel like I'm a couple weeks behind you. I think I will have the exact same thing in my wallet or my phone.
That's okay. Okay, so here is my Mania planner. And I know we're having focusing issues. We're learning along the way.
Thank you for your comments.
So, yes. So, for the sake of not having to hold this ginormous thing, I'm just going to take this out. But I want to show you that it fits in my side. Inside my personal planner. I'm very excited. Okay, so this is my Mania planner. It is one of the Quilter planners pocket notes. And so they come in a set of 3. I'm not sure if you can purchase them individually or not. I don't know. We'll have to look. Check the description box and we'll list where you can get these. So what I did, because this is already a project planner, I have kind of adapted this. So I kind of just cutesed it up a little bit.
You made it into your own.
I did. Okay. Right. So I don't want to show you like all of the things. So I'll use my
DMC note.
I'll use my DMC note. Okay, so this first page is all my cross stitch, and all I did was these didn't apply like what's normally written there for project planning. These didn't apply to cross stitch, so I put like tiny washi tape over those, and with a permanent marker just listed who's the designer, where did I get the pattern from. I haven't filled all this out yet. Do I have the pattern? Do I have it scheduled? So what day of Mania is it? Have I received the pattern? Do I have the supply list made? What cloth? Do I have a cloth that I'm using? Do I have all the supplies? When have I started it, and have I finished it?
That's 8 categories on one design source.
Yes. So that way I can kind of know throughout my year. I can hold it throughout my year, and it just goes on the back of my planner. So that's the cross stitch one.
And she'll put more photos, up close photos on Instagram.
Yes.
Yes.
And then this is going to be the quilting one. I don't have my quilting projects labeled here because like I said, have not completely finalized those yet. And then these I just redid as well that say fabric. Like, do I have the fabric? Is it cut? Is it pieced? Is it assembled? Do I have the back? Is it basted? Is it quilted? Is it bound? And so that will go into here. And then there's plenty of room.
There is.
Then there's actual project planners. So this is, what Quilter's planner is known for. So these are project planners. So you list like what supplies you need, any sketching that you need, fabric swatches, all of that. So there are, I believe, let's just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those project planners. So the way I'm doing quilting projects, I've got 15 like days of quilting. The way I'm doing that will be plenty of planners for me. Then just in the center fold here, I have a posting schedule. So I have the date and then things that we're talking about in that Flosstube. Then the great thing about this, I know I keep saying, and then there's more.
Yeah.
Okay, so the rest of that planner, so literally half of this planner is blank pages. So what I did, I will show you one. So this is stitching time. So this is my first cross stitch for Mania, which I showed y'all that last week.
It's like spoiler alert?
I showed them in the haul last week. So this is, and then this is all my DMC listed that I need. And this was a way for me to get organized. So I could go to the store and buy 88 skeins of floss and like keep my mind organized. Right. So this says the project name up here and then it has all the DMC listed. This has Glitter House number 1 up here and the DMC needed for that. Now, when I originally did this, it was because I wasn't planning on buying all the DMC at one time. But then I got like 10% off at my quilt shop, so I did it anyway. Yep. And so I've got all of my Mania starts are just listed here on each page. And that's how I did that. Then if I need to like make any notes, I can like make notes down here that says, okay, I did this on May 1st and I got this far. Or, I'd really like to have this finished by hopefully this date. Or I need to check and see if there's any adjustments to this pattern or whatever. Right. There's plenty of room for notes. So that's how I set up this little pocket notes. And I love this, y'all. I think this is absolutely perfect for Mania. And like I said, it's just going to go in the back of my Hobonichi and I can keep it in my purse for kind of like tracking purposes. It's
definitely going to get a lot of wear.
Oh, it's
because she's been taking that everywhere, so.
Oh, for sure. Going to get a lot of wear.
Yep.
Yeah. So, comment down below what you thought of that. I really like it. I think it's going to it didn't take me that long to set up. I made it cute with washi tape and stuff like that because I'm crazy, but it's just because I want to.
You're just more organized than I am.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm not more organized than you. I just have more stuff. So I have like a need to be more organized. Okay, so speaking of organized, let's talk about whips. Work in progress. He doesn't have any work in progress yet. Not yet. Whoo, do I have works in progress. So last week I told you I was really going to focus on catching up with Quilter's Cottage. And then I watched Flosstube on Wednesday and I was like, whoa, they are really far. Like they are a lot further than what I thought they were. I really got sidetracked. So unfortunately I didn't get as far as I really wanted to, but I will show you where I'm at so far before I lose a needle. I'm going to come on and off camera a lot because I've got a lot of stuff piled up. Okay, so this is where I'm at. Y'all, I'm so far behind. This is where I'm at on Quilter's Cottage. I need to finish this quilt here and then this bottom section will be done and I can move to flowers, cobblestones, house, all the trees, everything. So I'm really far behind, but I'm going to get there. I am going to get there. I am going on a little retreat this weekend and so I'll be able to take this with me and get a good amount of stitching done.
Boys weekend.
A good amount of stitching done in that time. So that is a whip. Quilting wise, so that's the only cross stitch whip that I have. Okay, so we had to stop and restart, so there'll be a little blurb. But as we did that, I went to grab the rest of my whips and look what happened. Look, can y'all see that?
Oh no.
Like this is my absolute favorite ruler ever. Like you can see it's so dirty and used and I've had it since it came out.
Well loved.
It is very well loved. And this whole corner, 1, 2, 3, 4 inches, like it fell on the floor when I went to grab my whips. Guys, this is like my favorite ruler. Okay, so.
Well, time to get another one.
I guess I'll have to get another Cute Cuts ruler. Doggone it. Okay, so quilting whip. So that was my only cross stitch, but I've got some quilting whips. And let me show you, y'all, this is crazy. Look at all these.
That's a lot.
This huge stack is all my project bags and some to send away. And so I've got everything cut. Everything is like ready to go. I just need to run it through the sewing machine. These project bags take 10 minutes to make. It really does not take that long.
Surprise.
And so I have like this huge stack. I'm gonna get through these. Like by tomorrow, those are gonna be done. They may not all have binding, but they will all be done and I can ship off the ones I need to ship off. Mm-hmm. The other whip that I have is this super cute.
This is adorable.
Okay, so this is like the toughest hard cardboard box. Like I think this is amazing.
Super awesome.
And I was super hesitant about telling you about this because they're sold out and you can't sign up anymore. But we got the first month of the Riley Blake Table Runner Club.
Yep.
And so it comes in like this super nice box with like this
all
inside.
The things you need besides the...
Everything you need except for the batting and the backing. Like you have the borders, the binding, everything.
Everything.
And this is this month's pattern as a table runner.
Awesome.
And I think it's so cute. So I've been working on that. I've got all my pieces cut. Now I just need to sew them together. Yeah. So super cute. And that's all for whips for me. So I've been working a lot this week. I have 2 finishes. So I've been working a ton this week trying to get stuff done. So my first finish, we'll do quilting first. And if you follow us on Instagram, then you've already seen this. Yep. And it is one of our Band-Aid quilts. Look how cute. So this one is small. It only has 3 Band-Aids. And our signature thing is that one of them has a red heart. So there we go. I finished a Band-Aid quilt for our dear friends who their son is having skull surgery this Thursday. And so this is going in their little hospital basket that our community put together for them. And so that'll go in the basket and head to the hospital with us on Thursday.
We know it's going to be well loved.
Yes. They have the same surgeon as our son. I think we said that last week. And so we're glad that we know he's going to be in great hands.
Yep, absolutely.
So our kids are wrestling for bedtime. So if you hear them, I apologize.
It's all right.
Okay. So another finish that I have that is cross stitch. And I need your help because I love it. But I also think it could use something. I'm not really sure. We'll just see what you think. Okay, so here it is. It is the barn block. I found this amazing. It's a truck that's supposed to be like a planter kind of thing. And all this like little greenery stuff. And then I mounted it just on some foam board with some black gingham. And this is our very first barn block that I have stitched. And this is April.
Yep.
So this is actually Velcroed on, and so it can come off and I can Velcro on the next month as it changes.
It's pretty cool. So
here is, well, let me hold it back here so you can see it. So this is our finish.
Yes.
Yeah.
How adorable.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide. This is all like just loosely laid in here. So my idea is that I want to be able to take this out and add pumpkins in the fall or add, sprigs of whatever I want to like throughout the year. I can put presents in there during Christmas or whatever. And so that was kind of my thought process in that and having that. Yeah. So
something fun.
Yeah. It just looks, I think it's cute. It almost looks like it's a backdrop.
Yep.
Like it almost looks like the barn is in the distance. That's not really what I was going for, but my mom mentioned that when I was showing her.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so that's all for finishes.
Yep.
Next is haul, which isn't really, I bought the floss to go with all these patterns, but we got some new patterns in.
Yes, we did.
From Fat Quarter Shop, and so we want to share those with you. I now have all of the floss for the patterns I have. I still am receiving a few patterns that I need for Mania. So here is Easter Whimsies. So we got that chart in, I guess.
You don't have to pull it up.
We did say if we hold it back here, we think it'll be better. Okay, so we've got that. And then we have Ready, Set, Snow from Hands On Design, which we are doing Autumn Acres with her as well. And so we have Ready, Set, Snow, which is so cute. It even comes with like the little button that he's holding, the little star. And then it comes with a carrot nose, which is a tiny little wool piece that you cut a triangle out of.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's super cute. So until I get my project bags done, I'm literally just
putting them back in the bag.
It's in the bag, and then here's the floss that goes with it.
Right.
Excuse me. And then so I've got all that together.
Keeps it organized.
Yeah.
For now.
Okay, the next one, I'm doing a couple of pin keep patterns right now, and I saw this one and loved it. So this is Patriotic Pin Keeps, and so I thought that was super cute. Like, it's very small, very like quilty, I think.
Yeah. Very
quilty. And so I'm excited to do those and finish them. I'm not sure that I'll finish them as pin keeps. I think I will, actually. I think I really like There's a new book out called Pen Pals that I would love to have. I think it's adorable. And it's all about like different pin keeps, different pin cushions and stuff. And I think it's so cute just to have like a little stash of them. So I could do that, or I could do it as a smalls exchange.
Very festive.
Yeah. Which I would love to do a smalls exchange. I think that would be fun. So that's where you stitch something small and then you exchange it with someone else.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, in a group of people.
That's awesome.
Okay, this one, I have no idea how to pronounce this, but it is the Gnome cross stitch. And so...
It's a lot of colors.
It is a lot of colors. Here is the kind of color scheme that goes along with it. But these are little gnomes, and sneak peek, it will go along with something we're doing for Mania as well, quilt-wise.
Nice.
Yeah, so I just thought the little ones on the laundry, hanging up the laundry, were cute.
Yep.
Okay, and then lastly, they sent us vintage needle arts. I didn't even say... Let me run through those again, because I did not even say... Okay, Easter Whimsies is from Scissor Tail Designs. I'm so sorry, I didn't even tell you where these are from. Everything will be linked down below. Then Ready Set Snow is hands-on design. I think that might be the only one I've said. The Patriotic Pin Keeps is from Scissor Tail Design as well. And then this one is... yeah, I'm not even going to try to... I don't want to disrespect the name and try and butcher it. So we'll link that down below, the little gnomes. And then the last one they sent us is Vintage Needle Arts Brunch at Buttonwood Farm, designed by Teresa.
I like the cow.
And the cow is super cute with all the sunflowers. Cow. Yeah, so I thought that would be cute in our kitchen kind of in the springtime or even fall. It would be super cute.
Right.
And then here's kind of the color scheme for that. So... The next thing I wanted to talk about, that was everything that we got this week, kind of a haul.
Yeah.
The next thing I wanted to talk about is, and I posted this on our YouTube community page, but I don't really know how all that works. So I'm not sure that anybody actually saw it. We talked about this in our haul last week. This is Gingerbread Street. And we said this was one of our Mania starts. So this pattern is absolutely adorable. And I love supporting my friends. And my friends at Fat Quarter Shop did not have this pattern. So I ordered it from Sue Hillis Designs from her website. Mm-hmm. And I reached out and said, Fat Quarter Shop, could you possibly carry this? Because I think people might want to stitch along with it as we go throughout the year. Or they just might really like it. It's a booklet. It's 4 gingerbread houses. You don't have to sew them all together. Or you can sew them in a row. And so... that is now in stock at Fat Quarter Shop. So if you wanted to grab this pattern, you can do so. It's somewhere in the $12 price range. Yep. Like I said, we'll link it down below. And I've gotten...
That's not bad for 4 houses.
Right? And I got all of the floss for this. Right. So go check this out. The description, in the description box, we'll have this listed.
Yep. Absolutely.
So I just love it so much. And my kitchen for Christmas is decorated in all gingerbread and tiny candies and treats and everything. We do Christmas a lot of baking. It is like a gingerbread house exploded in our kitchen. That is true. So I think that's actually everything I had to show you today. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So if y'all have any questions, I mean, link them. Comment down below. We love to continue the conversation. I went in at least a few minutes of every day. I do try and like conversate is what I was gonna say. Yikes! I do. It is a very long day.
Long day.
I really do try and like interact with our viewers in comments for a few minutes every day, or if we have comments and stuff like that. And so feel free to ask me questions. I love kind of the question and answer aspect of it. We just don't do the verbal questions on Flosstube, or we haven't yet. I never want to portray that I can do things better than you. And I've never seen anybody do that in any Flosstubes or anything like that. But I don't want to portray that like we are better than anybody at the whole cross stitch thing. Right. Like it's just something we're doing. I do as a hobby.
As a fun project.
Like quilting is my job. That's what, brings us income in that aspect. I feel like cross stitch is something I do to alleviate any stress or anything going on in our lives. I always take like cross stitch stuff to doctor's appointments and things like that because it really does alleviate some stress.
I think it's just another dimension, right? And I don't think it's just we can be like pigeonholed into just a quilting channel. And this part is more of bringing you guys along with us.
Yeah.
Something that's totally different for us, different format. For someone that's very structured in video and editing and things like that, I'm getting used to the format. But I think this is super cool to have our subscribers, our followers, our community, our awesome community that we're a part of, follow along with us. And there's so many people that are supporting us, and we want to support them back. Yeah. So it's an awesome opportunity. It's an awesome experience. Very humbling. Yeah.
Yeah, it is because, I mean, it's just a learning curve. It's something we're doing together. Yeah, so we're having a ton of fun doing it. Like a ton of fun sharing that. I mean, it's not a secret passion, but it's not something we ever really talked about on our channel. Right. It's something wow, my voice is cracking. It's something that I learned to do when I was very little, and I had to put away for a while. We said that on the last video. And so I'm excited to like bring it out again, and I'm excited to find things that I can do with my hands, like, and still find a way around the aches and pains of arthritis and all that stuff. And I know a lot of you shared in the comments last week that you have arthritis in your fingers as well. And so, I don't know, that's just kind of neat to see everybody's workarounds for that. Right. So, yeah. And who knows? Our other love is Cricut. I love Cricut stuff, and so yes, eventually you will be seeing some Cricut quilt tutorials on our channel as well, because I have bought some quilt kits for Cricut, and so
that's for another day.
That is way for another day.
Well, we know that this time next month I should have something going. I should have a whip.
Yeah. So 1 exciting. Month from today, y'all get your orders in for Mania. Yep. Yeah, and Mania does not need to be expensive, y'all. There is no way you are going to need every single skein for every single project that you have. Right. If I started and finished Autumn Acres, which is the chalkboard one that's so big, if I started and stopped that would be the only project I did in May. Mm-hmm. So there's no need for me to buy every single skein of floss like that month. Now I did because it was on sale and I got it at a discount. Mm-hmm. And it was going to be cheaper than I would be able to buy it at another time. Right. And so I went ahead and bought that. But don't feel the pressure of like, I have to have all 10 skeins of floss that it calls for before Mania starts. Right. That's not true. Like, don't fall into that. There are no rules for Mania. You make them up, and whatever is easiest for you.
And absolutely. And I think the whole point is doing it together as a community.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So comment down below. Continue the conversation. Head over to our Instagram. We're kind of posting more over there some throughout the week, and so we can interact over there as well. So, anything else?
That is it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the Hive today. We hope that y'all have a great week.